I guess after watching that, is it safe to say relentless pressure is part of the game plan?
Yeah, we get right after his ass. Right after him.
It's funny, some guys come out and they just hit pads and don't want to like tip their hand at all, but I mean, you're basically doing what we would expect to see from you in the fight out here in front of everybody.
There's no secret. There's no secret what I'm going to do in this fight. There's no secret. I'm going to go after him and I'm going to make him fight me.
You seem really relaxed, really loose right here, right now. How are you feeling for this fight?
I feel great. I mean, I've never felt better. You know, a lot of people say it, but I've never felt better. My weight's great, my energy's high, everything's freaking great.
I know you said there's no duplicate for Jon Jones, but how is Luke Rockhold as a Jon Jones clone?
Athletically, he's just as good. I saw something the other day where Jon Jones said Daniel Cormier's body doesn't look like an athlete. Well, I can grab the rim of a basketball. Jon Jones 6'4" and can't dunk a basketball, so who's the athlete? You know, Luke Rockhold can do just about anything that guy can do, and Luke's perfect.
Does it seem like you've been waiting for this fight to come forever?
Forever. This is what I've been training for. This is why my gym, this is what they prepare me for. This is why we're battle tested every day. We've worked hard to get to this point, and we're just excited to be here finally.
Do you ever reflect back on everything you've gone through in your life? Because your journey has been many twists and turns to get.
Yeah, I do all the time. And I say this a lot. I'm not supposed to be here. You know, when a guy goes through these things that's supposed to cripple most adults, it does. It puts you into a shell. You become a shell of your former self. I didn't allow those things to beat me. Through faith in myself and my ability and understanding that I've just been super lucky, I've rebuilt myself and now I'm back. I mean, I never would have thought that I could do something as special as this after the Olympics, you know, and then I'm not supposed to be here. You know, that's what makes a guy dangerous, whenever he can pick himself up, rebuild, refocus, and get to where I am today.
What's the emotion like this week versus what you expected?
It's great. I mean, I feel fine. Like, I'm telling you, man, I haven't felt this good in a long time. You know, I mean, I'm only about 10 pounds overweight, which is crazy for a Wednesday, and my energy feels great. I'm eating, I'm drinking, my team's around me, my family's here, everybody that's important is here. We're all ready for this, man. This is what we've been preparing for. My whole gym is here. There are guys that aren't fighting. They're just here to support another guy. You know, we at AKA, we want another championship, and I'm ready to deliver.
What's more important to you, getting the UFC belt or shutting up Jon Jones?
You know what, man? I want to win the belt. I've said time and time again, if he wasn't the champion, I would not care about Jon Jones. It's about the belt. Being able to fight him is icing on the cake. You know, this guy's #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and he is for a reason. So I'm ready to kick his ass.
You've said that you're not supposed to be here. What exactly do you mean by that?
When a guy goes through the things that I've been through, personally, and in my career, with the way it wrestling in the Olympics, they fold. They're done. I started to do that. I was 265 pounds, and mixed martial arts saved me from myself. I didn't think that after starting this sport that I could get to reach this level, but I have. And it's a strong belief in myself, my fighter spirit, and my will. And not only me, it's the people around me. They lift me up, man. I can't remember the last time. I think Cain Velasquez was at a fight in May when I fought. He's here today. Rockhold's been here since Sunday. Javier Mendez, my whole team, everybody is here. I didn't come with one coach on Sunday. We came 8 people because the whole gym is here. As they say, you know, it takes a village to build a champion, and that's what we have at American Kickboxing Academy. We are all invested. This is big for us.
I know you had a pretty experimental surgery on your knee, and obviously it's
unbelievable. I mean, I could go up there and do a backflip right now if you want me to. Well, let's talk about athlete. You know, let's talk about who's the athlete here. You know, Daniel, I'm not limited to mixed martial arts as he is. I can go and put a ball on a court and I'll go and outplay him.
Do you want Jon to try to test your wrestling?
Yeah, I do, of course. I want him to try to wrestle me. It'll be great. You know, I want to fight him everywhere. I mean, his belief in himself is what makes him so great. I don't want that to change. I'm glad that he is that confident in himself. I would love for him to test my wrestling. And what if he takes me down? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to get back up. You know, that's the key. I'm not sitting here saying, you know, I won't ever get taken down in a mixed martial arts fight. Am I going to fight every takedown? Yes. But, I mean, what happens if a guy scores a takedown? You just get up. You know, it's not that big a deal.
How much tape of his other fights did you really analyze as far as making a somewhat similar game plan, if any?
You know what, man? I watched a lot of his fights. I've studied him a ton. We go over to Shara a lot because it's his last fight, but I took a lot from the Chael Sonnen fight. I know it might not seem like that would be a great fight to watch in terms of what he did, but Chael got in his face and he started doing things that you don't normally see Jon Jones doing in an octagon. So we took something from that fight.
When Jon, a lot of the things that Jon has said, he said a lot. One of the things a lot of people have talked about is the fact that he said he kind of mocked you for finishing 4th in the Olympics. And a lot of the wrestling community has not been happy about that comment.
Yeah.
I mean, how much of all the things he said, was that one of the things that bugged you the most, just kind of mocking that? Or?
No, I mean, it doesn't matter. The time for all that stuff was a long time ago. I don't care. I don't really care what Jon Jones says to me or about me. Love this sport because at the end of it, they lock us inside of an octagon and they say, you guys figure this thing out. So he can make fun of my 4th place in the Olympics. He can make fun of my body. He can make fun of everything. At the end of the day, on Saturday night, he has to stand across the cage for me for 25 minutes. That is the ultimate testing ground. That is the ultimate opportunity to stand and hold court. I'll be the judge, and he'll have to stand in front of me and defend all the things that he said. All right?
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Daniel, good luck.